Well, hello there, whisky folk, and welcome back to the Whisky Friend with me, Alan. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks very much and welcome back. If you're watching for the first time, you may want to consider clicking the subscribe button down below and clicking the bell for any future videos that I tend to release later on going forward. Today's whisky, Old Pulteney 17. It's a firm favourite of mine. It's a shame that Inverhouse has decided to discontinue this whisky, which I'll come on to a bit later. So without any further ado, I'm going to crack on with the nose. Nice. It's not peaty. It's got a nice sweet nose. Lots of vanilla. Sure that's coming from those ex-bourbon casks. They say it's made from ex-bourbon casks, guys, and some Spanish sherry casks. See, it's been there for 17 years. Getting some fresh fruit. I think it's a bit of banana. Maybe some pineapple. Got that old Pulteney marine character. It's quite coastal. And then there's definitely some sea salt. It's quite a complex nose, folks. Lots going on. Got a little bit of herbal. Kind of minty herbal. Beautiful. Let's taste it. Slanch. It's quite hot on arrival, but after a few seconds it tends to mellow down. It's at 46% ABV. It's unchill filtered. To me, it looks pretty natural. It's like a light amber colour. Doesn't say on the bottle or the box whether it's coloured or not. It's fantastic. Once it initially settles down, after the you've got some white pepper initially. Then as the development kicks in, you've got all those vanillas, fresh fruits, that pineapple's there. See, the spice is cinnamon and ginger. It's a really well balanced dram, guys. Lots of flavours. Salt's definitely still there, the brine's there. In the background, I think there's a touch of nut. I'm trying to think, maybe it's what kind of nut? It's maybe almond, possibly cashew. It's very floral as well. It's wonderful. Let's try some more. Wow, it's wonderful. At the 46%, it's the perfect for me. Getting a touch of marzipan in the background. Wonderful, wonderful. See, it just keeps getting better, this, guys. But anyway, let's do the finish. It's a long finish. It's warm. Cinnamon. And it's quite woody. But as I say, it's a long, really long finish, guys. One of the best parts of it, I think, is the nose is great, the palate's great, and the finish is superb. All in all, it's a fantastic whiskey. So, a little bit about Old Pulteney. As I say, it's up there in Wick, in Scotland. It's a Highland distillery. It was touting itself as the most northerly distillery in Scotland. Not anymore. Wolfburn has come along and just sliced it from underneath their feet. I say, but it's wonderful, wonderful stuff. I say it's Inverhouse Distillers. They had the old core range, which was 12, 17 and 21, which I have them all. I'm a big fan of Old Pulteney. They're going through a bit of rebrand in a minute. Decided to discontinue the 21 and the 17, and they've redone the 12. It's a real shame that they've done away with the 17 and the 21 because they're both spectacular whiskies. There's mixed reviews about the new range. They've got a new 12, a new 15 and a new 18. I think some of the reviews that I've saw, the whiskey's getting kind of decent reviews. They're taking a bit of a hit on the pricing policy because I think the 18 seems quite a big jump. I think, say, you could get the 17 for about £70, £75. I think they're looking for about £120 for an 18, which I'm not sure if it's what. I haven't tried the 18, I haven't tried the 15. I'm sure I'll get to do them at some point, but such a big hike in the price, I think it's taking a little bit of a hit at the minute. So as time goes on, we'll only find out. As regards with this Old Pulteney 17, I say it came around in about 2004. I've been drinking it probably for the last 3 or 4 years. It's a firm favourite of mine. And just to give you some context, when people ask me they want to buy a Christmas present or a birthday present for someone who are dabbling with whiskey, and those are the people I'm talking about are maybe spending 30, 40, maybe even £50 on a bottle of whiskey, and they're a kind of casual drinker. Their wives want to buy them a kind of special present, so this is the one that I've probably recommended more to them than any other whiskey. And the feedback I've got is they've loved it, it's fantastic, and they've went out and bought some more, and they've then changed and they're now into that kind of £70 price point, which is fantastic. And it's a statement to Old Pulteney that's the case. So again, it's wonderful, wonderful stuff. Not sure on the repricing. I'll have to look at that going forward. But at the minute, this Old Pulteney, as I say, it's discontinued. There's a few bottles kicking around. As I say, if you like sweet, vanilla, a little bit of sherried, briny, it's really a great all-rounder, this. It's got everything in it there's something in it for everyone. You're going to find it tougher to find now. You may have to go into the secondary market. I probably would do that. I say I've got 2 or 3 bottles of this stashed away just for a rainy day. I've got a couple of bottles of the 21. I might check out the 18s and the 18 and the 15. See how I got on with them. But I think this video is cracking on a little bit now, guys, so I don't want to make them too long. So if you can get a chance, try it, buy it. I think if you try it, you'll want to buy it. And then the last thing for me to say, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please click the button down below. If you've liked it, click the bell for any future videos that I'm going to do. And the last thing for me to say is remember, the pleasure is in the sharing. Cheers, guys. Thank you.